Hey guys, welcome to the Gear.Locker. And today we're going to talk about how to turn your Ops Core Fast XP helmet into the Hexonia style KSK helmet. Now before we begin, this helmet that I'm using is not an original Ops Core helmet. Rather, it's an Evolution Gear reproduction. I'm a big fan of this reproduction given its size, comfort, and weight, although I've heard good things about the FMA heavy one. Now, as with all things in the Commando Specialkräfte, they typically did not use standard products, and there was some unique part about many of them. Just taking a look at the helmet, we can see that it is definitely not the standard Ops Core, but an Ops Core that has been beefed up with different accessories. One of the first things that you'll notice is the different Velcro styling. Starting from the rear, in addition to the standard rear Velcro, there is an additional rectangle put above it. And once you get to the middle, nothing changes until we look at the front. In addition to this unicorn strip, there's two dots that are approximately 4.5 centimeters in diameter. And while these dots and unicorn strip are typically used for routing cables, they can also be used to mount an armor plate. So when you're looking to recreate this Hexonia style, you're going to need two Velcro kits to complete this Velcro look. Once you've got the Velcro all set up, you're going to need a real Ops Core VAS shroud. There are some reproductions that you can put, but nothing quite beats the look of an original one. And last, a very small detail that's on the back of these helmets are these two counterweight pouch clips. These were often included in the helmet, and even if they weren't used, you'll still see them present. The counterweight pouch that I use is from Telefunken and it is Bundeswehr issued. However, it's a very popular style you'll see with other counterweight pouches. Now, once you've got the outside looking all pretty, you'll want to upgrade the interior next. An Ops Core Lux liner is what you're going to want, one that specifically has the worm dial. It seems that Hexonia replaced all the standard OCC dials with this style here, and while I'm personally not as big of a fan, it does add a really nice layer of authenticity. If you can find an original for a good enough price, absolutely go with that. However, FMA does make a reproduction, although it will require some modification as it already comes in a foam outer shell. And in addition to the counterweight pouch on the back, you'll see some other minimalistic accessories used, such as this Princeton Tech helmet light. And in terms of using this Ops Core VAS shroud, you do have a couple options as well, although leaving it completely empty is also a viable option. The first of which is the Lucy mount. While this wasn't really seen beyond 2016, you do still see some reference photos of this being used in the earlier years of this era. Oftentimes you'll have custom mounting plates for the Lucy mount, however the Bundeswehr did start issuing some metal brackets. Another option, which, while kosher, is not necessarily always encouraged, is the Wilcox style mount. We definitely want to avoid any of the cheap airsoft plastic looking ones. And while this is a metal reproduction, it will fit the bill, but again, it's not as encouraged because leaving it plain is also perfectly kosher. And with all that being said, for KVB, these are absolutely not allowed. To avoid looking tacky and really farby, KVB does not allow the use of these on kits. Although, if it's for a personal project, have at it. If you're curious about building out one of these helmets, feel free to reach out to one of us or myself personally. In the future, I do plan on doing a video to show you exactly how to cut the Velcro for this style helmet. And as always, thank you guys for checking out this video. Protect your head and make it look good. This is the Gear.Locker, and we'll see you on the field with KVB.